Hi, this is Sheryl Cauble with Fresh Brewed Designs. Today I'd like to make a project with you using this mouse trap. I saw quite a few different mouse traps online, and they were actually using this part here as a paper holder or a note holder, and I thought it was a really cute idea. So I actually ended up using um, my staple remover, and I don't know if you can see, there was a loop here that this piece here was attached to, and I used my staple remover to remove that section. And then I didn't want this little faux piece of cheese here either, and I was able to, I don't know if you could see, there was a staple in here also that I was able to remove the piece of cheese. So I end up with the trap looking like this. I just want to keep this main part here on. And this part here is going to be holding the notes. I'm going to put this to the side now and show you the cute little digi image that I'd like to work with today. And this is Fresh Brewed Designs Love Train Mouse. And I thought he was appropriate considering we're going to be using a mouse trap. And little Love Train Mouse was colored in with my Copic markers, and then I'm going to paper piece this part of his engine. Let me get rid of the staple remover, get my adhesive, and get some adhesive on this little piece here. And there he is. Cute little guy. Doesn't he look cute? I love this little guy, and look at all the little hearts in the back of his little train there. He's the love train. Okay. Now, what I did was I cut two pieces. Well, first of all, the image I cut was 2 3/4 by 2 1/2, and then I framed it with a piece that was 3 inches by 2 3/4 inches. And then I cut two pieces of design paper that are let me see, 3 1/2 by 3 3/4, and then two pieces of cardstock that are 3 3/4 by 4 inches. I already adhered this piece on here of the designer paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this piece. So funny story, the reason I decided to do a little project with a mouse trap is because when I was going down to do laundry yesterday, I found a mouse. I put this on crooked. Anyways, I found a mouse in a trap that was there for a long, long while. I know the trap was there on the floor for a long time, and there was a little mouse in there. So naturally, I left the laundry room and waited until my husband came home. And when he got home, I told him about it, and bless his heart, he went down to take care of it, but he wanted to let me know that that mouse had been there a very, very, very long time, and that it wasn't just new, that we did not have any mice in the house. And he went out and he got some new mouse traps and told me that he was sure that we weren't going to be catching any because that was just one lone mouse from a long while ago. Well, I think he's really sweet for trying to say that to me, but I know the real truth. We had a mouse in the house. We live in New England and it's really cold, so they need to come in out of the cold. So here I have this all put together. Normally I would have put this piece here on with adhesives, but I'm talking about dimensionals. I would have normally put this on with dimensionals, but because I'm going to be trying to stick it under this piece here, if I can lift it up, Probably going to break a nail or something. Let's see how I do this. Excuse my hands. I get sores on my hands, but I love to craft. So let's just see what this might look like. Yeah, it's going to go like that. And then this piece here, it's going to go under here, I believe. We're experimenting. So far, not bad. I don't want this crooked though. And the only way I can make sure something isn't going to be crooked is by standing, but we're not actually doing the adhesive yet, so that would be crooked. Let me see. I'm going to want that centered. So I'm going to want this little guy centered too. I'm just going to play a little bit because I made some flowers. And I want to see where I'm going to be putting things. Some lace, some ribbon. Let's see. I think I like the heart. And maybe we'll put the flower down below. Maybe we can try that. First, I'll tell you how I did this. I made the flower using my favorite things. Let's see. Using my favorite things die, and I also used this McGill Creativity daisy flower, and it's 1 3/16 inch. And I punched the daisy out of, this is Stampin' Up! Design paper, and I have no idea what this is. It was scrap paper. And this is what I used for cutting out my flowers. And then I used the large flower and the medium-sized flower on here, and then I put the daisy cut. Oh, here I go. I have some scraps here. So I used the large flower and the smaller flower, and what I do is I use a dimensional underneath to give it some depth, and then I cut a little piece of dimensional corner to put the next piece on, to put this on, and then I just add a pearl to the top. And that's how I made my flowers. And then for the heart, what did I do for the heart? For the heart, I used this Fresh Brewed Designs sentiment that actually says, "I love you a latte," and I use Stampin' Up! Heart-shaped nestabilities, and I don't know if you can see, I only cut out the "I love you" part. And I did that, and I put it on the next size up on the design paper. And then I used the Stampin' Up! Heart, and I added a little heart there and a pearl. Okay, so let's see. I think I want to add some ribbon. I'm going to carefully take this out of here. I don't know if you can see really well. I'm so busy paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm not paying attention to how well it looks on the screen. I'm going to add some lace to the bottom, I think. And I usually put some sticky tape first. I always have trouble finding out which is the front and which is the back. I'm going to put some lace. Some nice snips. This here. And then we want to add some ribbon. Let's see, I think I want to do the ribbon so that it's neat when it goes all the way around. So I'm going to start it here. Let's see if I can bring it around. That's what I'm going to do. Let's try that. thread there. Oop, it's going to keep coming. Oh, naturally I bumped the camera. If only you saw what this makeshift camera looked like, you would be laughing. Okay. My husband got a good chuckle out of it. Here we go. I only care that it works. I'm going to cut this right here. See if I can neatly add that there so that if I put a flower, it's going to cover it. Not bad. Okay, so that is a good start for there. So what I'm going to need to do is put some sticky tape and hope it sticks really well. Okay, I think I have this sticky tape on here good enough. It took a while, and it wasn't easy holding up this spring-loaded trap part. Let's see, I want to make sure this is going to be straight. That looks good. Let's get this part here to lift this up. Oh. Okay. Come over a smidge, and I've already got it stuck down. Let's see if I can still move it. There. Not bad. At first, I was thinking that I was going to have to only make it the width of the mousetrap, but then I figured out I can go beyond it. Not bad. That's kind of cute. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to add the heart here. And this I can actually do with dimensionals, so this is not going to hinder anything. Down. We'll stick him right there. How's he look? And I think I'm going to put this flower right here, mostly over to the side. I'm stick him with down here. We'll put some like that. Okay. Now, what's next? I think we need to add some pearls. Just make another flower. I'm always going to play more. I can't help myself. Let's see. We'll do the pearls. That's a good size. I'm always wasting pearls. They go flying all over the place. There's the second one I lost. And here's the third. Here we go. Save that one. These things are so tiny. These pearls are from Stampin' Up. I have to try to grab a new one. Oh, maybe I can still save that one. Let's see. There. Not bad. Okay, I think I want to add some pearls to the smoke that's coming out. One, two, and three. Okay. That looks pretty good. Who would think this is a mousetrap project? Okay. Now, believe it or not, I don't own a crocodile. So I'm going to just try to adhere this ribbon to the top on the back. Let's see. I'll cut it. Turn it over. Here comes the sticky tape again. I think I'll pause it while I do the sticky tape. There, I have my sticky tape on the back. And we will add the ribbon. Place the same distance apart, like so. That looks good. Oh, I think it's going to stick good too. Very good. All right. So I believe this is our finished project. Let me put it so you can see it. I don't know if you can, like this. And then of course, this is where your love note goes, or your little letter. And remember, save a mouse, make a craft.